Welcome to Battle Truth and my point of view. I don't know you, so I'm not a hater. I could only give you the facts that's written on these papers. And since we have no dealings, therefore the court can care less about your feelings. I'm the Honorable MallikiBaker, your presiding judge, chairman, and spokesperson for the One United Front. You are my witnesses and my jury. You may be seated. Court is now in session. We here, y'all. The moment has arrived. Remy Ma's long web of betrayal, episode 1, the backstab. Now, shouts out to all my supporters that's new to the channel who have no idea of how I do, and y'all now saying like, hold on, like y'all been saying in the comments, like, hold on, man, this dude sharp, this dude breaking it down, and it's very entertaining. Ain't nobody breaking it down like him. Shouts out to everybody that recognize that, understand that, and why my fan base continue to grow big. Shouts out to y'all. Join me on my lives. Y'all ain't seen nothing yet. Y'all ain't even been on my lives yet, where you, the people, actually have a voice and get to come up and kick it with me on one of my episodes called Night Court, where the people actually come up and put cases on people, like things you don't like that's going on all around the world, like this Remy situation. You get to come up, make your complaint, and I will actually speak about it with you. And then we present it before the One United Front. Those are the people in the comments, you know what I mean, who sit as the judge. Not judge, I'm the judge. Who sit as the jury, I mean. And your case could actually get passed. The first 12 people vote yes, your case go through. The first 12 people vote no, your case get kicked out. But you'll have to pay a small $5 fine, like it's a real court, just to make it entertaining for the people. What do I mean by your case go through? What I mean by your case go through, let's say, for instance, you say, I want to put a complaint on Remy, and you come up, and you could either call in also. You come up or call in and you make your complaint or why you have a complaint against her. What I would do as a judge is cross-examine your complaint. Sometimes just playing devil advocate just for the sake of the conversation and entertainment. If you know how to handle your complaint and you articulate enough to actually make it a good complaint, then the people who listening in the comments act as the judge. Jury. Then we hand it over to them, and if we hand it over to them, they make the decision whether or not I should do a blog on your behalf pertaining to the nature of your case that you presented forward that they voted through. Oh, it's very entertaining. So join me tonight, and you're going to see how it goes. Me and Adept, the terrible twos who've been covering this thing like it's nothing. Shouts out to him doing this thing, covering this like it's nothing. We're going to come together on Night Court for a special show. So it's going to be Night Court with the terrible twos, Remy Ma on trial. And the people get the voice. Y'all who watching, all in the comments, oh yeah, we get to listen to y'all now. And then, you're going to love it. Then I got another powerful show on the internet. It's called Truth Uncensored, where we actually address all type of topics and things that's going on in current events. Very powerful, man. Y'all going to love it. So welcome to the channel. With no further ado, let's get right off into this, man. Remy Ma's long web of betrayal. So here's the thing that y'all don't get. Social media platforms outside of the battle rap community have no idea how this all spared out to the point by which y'all hearing about it now. They only got wing of it when Geechee Gotti had the battle with Eazy the Block Captain. When Geechee had that battle with Eazy the Block Captain, and he didn't really expose it because the battle rap community already knew about it. It was old by that time, you know. But that's when social media outside of battle rap, like, oh man, did you hear what happened? Eazy and Remy was having sex. We like, okay, y'all old. We been knew about that. So they don't understand the nature of how this all transpired and came about. It's sort of like if there's a domestic violence in your house, right? And then somebody get killed in the house, right? So then the news report on it like, somebody was found dead in this house after a domestic dispute. So people who watching the news like, wow, there was a domestic dispute and somebody got killed. okay, where the person that was in there who witnessed it, they know who the person was, how it started, how long it's been going on. See, that's what I get to bring y'all. See, I get to bring to y'all and unlock to y'all the real history behind this all, and y'all finna see it with all receipts, that it will not be no doubt at all whatsoever. And y'all gonna see exactly how this happened. A lot of things I'm finna talk and address, Papoose don't even know about. Papoose don't even know about. So, with no further ado, let's get right off into this as we unmask the evils of Remy Ma and what led to her betrayals and backstabbings by which she was so desperate. I'm going to tell y'all something else. Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, Meg Thee Stallion, Sexy Red them, there's some things in here that's going to actually alert them, and you see what led to this woman evilness, and it's going to be clearly exposed. So with no further ado, let's get off into these receipts and let's break this thing down. This is episode number 1, and I'm going to show you all the different persons she backstabbed and betrayed leading up to this point. And something very telling, this is going to get deeper and deeper and deeper. And again, this is on a level that no one else really can break down like this, because they don't know where to go. They don't know where to go get the receipts. They don't know who to talk to. They don't know the background. They don't know the history. They don't know the origins. I do, because I'm well connected with a lot of the players, okay? I was breaking this stuff down and letting things be known that people had no idea about. And then it was when Papoose came out, he confirmed everything I had been saying. And now people are like, dang, dog was telling the truth that whole time? Yeah, because guess what? I had reliable inside sources who were giving me play for play of what was going on before it even came out. So with no further ado, let's get off into these receipts. So, for those of y'all who don't know, Remy Ma used to be a battle rapper. She used to be a battle rapper. One of the first female battle rappers in battle rap. When she caught her case by shooting her friend, see what I mean? This is her history. She has a history of betraying her loved ones and people who actually used to be cool with her. So the URL was actually getting ready to receive her back after she was getting out of prison.
Your boy you already know we out here on these streets, but I got a PSA, public service announcement. Remy Martin will be home in 7 days. It's official. Real bitch about to hit the streets. You heard? It's your boy you my real nigga time. Yeah.
Now here's Smack, the CEO, along with Beasley and Chico, of the URL, the biggest battle rap league in battle rap. Let me give you some history. For the most part, there were 2 major leagues. For the most part, shouts out to King of the Dot, shouts out to RBE, but I'm saying 2 major leagues for this one reason. The biggest league in the United States is the URL. That's the biggest battle rap league in the United States. But it's a male-dominant league. Then there was a female league called Queen of the Ring, which is ran by Debo, Babs, and Vade. Babs from Making the Band. Shouts out to you. That's my heart right there. That's my heart. You, girl, you know what we do. Anyway, that's my heart for real. So they was running Queen of the Ring, which is the female league. So the URL is the league for the males, and the Queen of the Ring was the league for the females. Now, with that being said, Queen of the Ring somehow ended up starting to have flaws within the leadership and company for a lot of reasons. And as a result of that, there came a merging with Queen of the Ring and URL. They began to merge and do like co-ed battles together, where Queen of the Ring artists would now be sometimes having cards or events with the URL artists. So they had this thing called Kings versus Queens, okay? Where the top tier males of URL would go up against the top tier females of Queen of the Ring, hosted by Babs and Smack, okay? Now, Miss Hustle, who is URL's own queen, right? The first lady of URL, one of the Mount Rushmores and Hall of Famers and very beautiful, attractive women in battle rap, who's arguably one of the #1 ladies in the game. She arguably top 3. It's between her, Jazz, and Coffee. In my opinion, those are the top 3 females in the game, okay? When it comes to female battle rap, right? Now, with that being said, in this, Hustle and Remy Ma was real close friends. Hustle and Remy Ma was real close friends, and they came together to basically start Chrome 23. Let's listen.
Lady, I got to ask you, you open the door for the females with this Chrome. I feel like, you know what I mean, you and Remy relationship kind of, you know what I mean, blossomed into this Chrome 23. She loved it so much, y'all was friends, and now we got Chrome 23. You've been headlining. Now we got the tournament. You're not in it though. You know what I mean? What I did see Remy explain it, but in your own words, can you kind of explain why you decided not to be in the joint?
I want the girls to get looks. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm on every card, and because respectfully, like if I'm in a tournament, we know what's gonna happen. But no, all jokes aside, I don't want people to feel like, oh, that's Remy's friend, that's why she's on all of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like the other girls deserve looks too.
Okay, that's Miss Hustle. So what happened was, since Remy Ma and Miss Hustle was close, right? Miss Hustle encouraged Remy Ma to come to battle rap. In their coming to battle rap, there would be a takeover, a dominance, that they were going to start an all-female battle rap league called Chrome 23. See? Notice, look at the symbol, look at the logo. It's 2 women, 2 women. Chrome 23 represents the 23 chromosomes that's in the female anatomy. So it was an all-female league that they were going to start. Remy would be the one who would be financing it, and it would run through her, and Miss Hustle would be the face of the league. She would be the face of the league, but they would have a problem in actually coming in. Queen of the Ring would be in the way because Queen of the Ring had all the females. And in order for this Chrome 23 to actually be successful in the building of it, they would have to have the female battle rappers under them. This is where Miss Hustle came in to be effective in this, because she, being one of the top girls in the game, had influence with a lot of the top female battle rappers. And remember, these women in rapping, battle rapping, wanted to have record deals. So Remy come in with that influence, by which she connected to a lot of artists in the mainstream record labels and things, that these battle rappers tend to flock to her as a result of wanting to be in, because they always wanted to be in the industry. So Remy got that advantage working to her, right? So they would do Chrome 23. Remy would come in order to overthrow Queen of the Ring. What she would do was raise up the money for the females that Queen of the Ring was not willing to pay, just so that she can get all the top tiers under her belt. So what Remy did was, she came in, and when she came in, Smack welcomed her in first. Remember, he let it be known Remy is about to be out. That's that clip I just showed y'all. Let me just play it again so y'all can know. We do all receipts here.
Your boy Smrek. You already know we out here on these streets, but I got a PSA, public servant announcement. Remy Martin will be home in 7 days. It's official. Real bitch about to hit the streets. You heard? It's your boy Smrek. You know, real nigga time. Yeah.
Then from that, she gets out. Then he brings her to Battle Rap and welcome her and Papoose. I'm gonna keep it real. They snapped in that song, and Papoose went crazy. I ain't gonna even hold you. I ain't no dog could rap like that. Papoose went crazy on that. Check that out. And D out of Henny, man, shouts out to you. You know I had to bring you in, player. Look, we gonna do this together, player. I'm gonna show you a lot of love and a lot of light. Y'all want to see the full breakdowns of that battle rap trap? Got the whole breakdowns on it. Shouts out to you, homie, and you make my job a whole lot easier, bro. With that being said, let's move along. So Smack, welcome her in. Remy comes in and Remy makes the announcement. Thank you, Smack. Me and you go back real far. You know what I mean? Let's listen.
I don't think y'all understand how far back me and Smack go. What up, Smack? Say something to the people real quick.
Yo, what's poppin', you heard? We on real nigga time, Crow 23. You know what I mean? I had to give it up, you know what I'm saying? Pull up for my sis, you know what I'm saying? She the godmother of battle rap since day one. Y'all already know, hands down. So, you know what I'm saying? It's only right I come pull up, show my love and respect. You know what I'm saying? We're going to turn up. We're going to turn up for the females. I love what she's doing. And we're going to motherfucking make a movie. We're going to make history. You heard? Let's get it. Sprat.
I love you too. Okay, so real.
See that? Smack showing her all the love. Why? When she came in, she made a public announcement letting it be known. I'm here for battle rap, but I'm not here, Smack, to step on your toes. I'm not here to deal with none of the men. I'm only here to deal with the females. So her conquer and divide, her conquer and takeover, dividing will come from her getting rid of Queen of the Ring. Finally, totally. By doing what? She came in offering the females $10,000. She said, all the females who gonna rap on my league, y'all will get $10,000. See, that was unheard of in female battle rap, that they would be getting 5 figures of battle. That was unheard of, okay? So she comes in and she raised the dollar amount by which Queen of the Ring was not able to compete and financially give. Remy problem that she didn't know and that she wasn't banking on was that the women don't generate money like the guys do because this is a male-dominated sport. Battle rap is 98% guys. It's a male-dominated sport. So it's 98% guys in this sport, right? 98%. So the women take a back seat for the most part. It's sort of like what the WNBA is to the NBA. You see how like they don't have the numbers and they don't have the money to actually compete like the NBA because of how big it is. Well, that's what's going on here. The female battle rappers had no type of stability to competing with the guys on the level of what battle rap offers because it's a male-dominated sport. So Remy wasn't banking on that Queen of the Ring knew about, by which these females was paid a certain amount as a result of not bringing in that much money like that. Remy was banking on her influence, her used to being in the industry, still in the industry, by which she believed she could make the numbers skyrocket. So what she did was wanted to take away the talent from Queen of the Ring, all the top female battle rappers. So she offered them 5 figures. So she did one event after another event, only for it not to pay off, and she ended up being $400,000 in the hole. Let's listen to her.
Hey, a girl, all right, you want 10,000? Here's 10,000. If I put you on my card in February at 10,000, I can't put you every week 10,000 to everybody. I'm gonna be fucked up. One, women, I told you, I still have yet to make $1. I'm at least 400,000 in the minimum. It's over 400,000. But if I want to be fair, I'd be like, all right, 400,000. I've not made $1, but we have to make it make sense because.
Okay, So she was giving the women $10,000 without them earning it, just because she wanted to remove Queen of the Ring and put all the women up under her contractually, by which she was doing what the URL did. Okay. So she offered them more money that Queen of the Ring wouldn't dare pay them, because they didn't they couldn't bring the money back like that. And it's a business at the end of the day. So she do 2 back-to-back events, which put her in the hole, $400,000, because the money was not recouped.
And I mean, Remy put it out there. I'm gonna ask you what you think of it. She said she spent $400K on battle rap without recouping a dime. Yeah, I mean, like your thoughts on that? As I mean, you a businesswoman yourself and all that. Yeah, I mean, but you also you got passion for this sport. What you think about that?
Yo, I feel like that. I feel like it's like people should take that for what it is. She's in this shit for the love. She's in this shit for the females. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not, you know, sometimes people be in it for the wrong things. Oh, I can make money off this. I can make. She took a loss and she's still like, nah, look. You feel what I'm saying? So everything she said from beginning till now has been facts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I just want to see the ladies win. I want to pay the ladies more. I want to, you know what I'm saying? So people should take that and, all right, cool, Remy real. Like, because I was seeing a lot of shit. Oh, is she only here for the moment? And like, come on.
Yeah.
If I lost for, I would tell you to snap. If
Uh-huh.
I would have lost that, even portion, bitch, I'm gone.
Yeah. Yeah, I respect it, because
Once again, shouts out to D.I. the Henny Man, battle rap trap. Now, notice what Remy do. This is, I mean, notice what Hustle was saying. Miss Hustle, one of Remy Ma's closest friends, who actually was one of the persons who influenced her to come to battle rap and start Chrome 23. Now, that's Miss Hustle, who was at the time the face of Chrome 23, the Women Battle Rap League. Now, notice, they were talking about Remy going 400,000 in the hole, but yet still determined to stay in female battle rap to make it work for the ladies. Notice what she kept saying, for the ladies, for the ladies. Very important. Now, here's the problem. She's 400,000 in the hole. She's paying attention to the numbers. She's seeing how the numbers is not lining up with the money she's issuing out. So it's a business, but it's not going so well for her because she's overpaying and it's putting her in the hole. She begins to start getting real close, even when she came with Surf, who's the leader of Gun Titles, one of the biggest battle rap groups in battle rap, one of the most popular, biggest. Now, you see Eazy right there, but here's the thing y'all don't know. Eazy had just joined Gun Titles. So at this time in battle rap, the biggest superstar in battle rap is no other than Tsunami Surf. Then it's Tay-Rock at the time. As far as like popularity, nobody is bigger than Mook, Lux, and Hitman Holla. Those are the three biggest. Arsenal, one of the most popular too. But I'm talking about as far as like when we talking about what battle rap had become and the new crowd that's now in, Surf is the man. Surf is the man, right? So he's definitely at this time top 5, but he's the man and face of battle rap at this moment. And he's the leader of Gun Titles. Him and Tay-Rock is the leader of Gun Titles. But for the most part, Surf is the one call and make all the shots. Okay? Then Chess, then Eazy the Block Captain had just joined. So the top leaders was Surf, Tay-Rock, Chess, then Eazy the Block Captain. That's how it was. Also, when it came to popularity. So it was Surf popularity, bigger than everybody, then Tay-Rock, then Chess, then Eazy. Eazy at this time was trying to make a name for himself. Now, not only that, when you see this picture, also, here's the thing you had to know. At this time, Remy and Surf were becoming real close with each other. See, what y'all don't get, Eazy was not her prime target, her primary target. The primary target was Tsunami Surf. When it comes to what battle rap is, Surf was the face and voice for battle rap. And the majority of the women in battle rap is crazy about him. Surf had crossed over from battle rap to the mainstream, by which he was doing mixtapes with Mozzie. He had songs he was doing with Chris Brown. He had a mixtape that went on iTunes and did crazy numbers. So he was doing the Rolling Loud tour. So Surf was well on his way, popping, and his popularity getting higher and higher, and the women was crazy about him. And Remy Ma was getting real, real close to Surf. They were doing love songs together. Right there, Surf and Remy Ma got a song called Wait For Me. Well, on this song, they talking about how they would make love with each other. This was definitely set up purposely to do this with them. And she did this song for free with him. She didn't charge him at all, right? She was also attending Surf's new league called Midnight Madness, where she was the judge. That's her at the Midnight Madness thing, right? So that's her in the Midnight Madness thing as a judge. She will also be attending Surf private bowling parties. That's her again at Surf bowling parties, Midnight Madness thing. So her and Surf was getting very, very close. Very, very close. And when you see, when she made that statement, remember Papoose was like, I can't believe she was messing with Eazy. And then when he confronted her about that, notice what she said, like, ew, why not Hitman? Why not Goods? Eazy? Why? Because at this time, what had ended up happening, while Surf is on the top of his game, one of the biggest, he's the face of battle rap. He's the voice of battle rap. He's the leader of gun titles. He got all these things going on, and he about to sign a big record deal. Right in the height of him about to sign his record deal, this is what happened to Surf.
All right, rapper Sue Surf facing a judge today after being indicted in a federal racketeering case.
Yeah, if convicted, he could be spending many years behind bars. Chris Welsh is in our newsroom with the details on this. Chris.
Yeah, Steve and Teresa, Sue Surf, whose real name is Rajon Cox, is one of the biggest battle rappers in the business. But right now, he remains behind bars. He made an initial appearance today in federal court. This all happened virtually. He could be seen wearing a yellow jumpsuit, sitting in what appeared to be a small room with a webcam. And before today's hearing officially began, he could be heard asking the court, quote, what is today for? At that point, the judge let him speak one-on-one with his attorney before the beginning of the proceeding. Now, the point of today's hearing was to lay out the charges against him. He was not required to enter a plea. Federal prosecutors are hitting him with one count of racketeering conspiracy. That faces a maximum penalty of 20 years in prison, and one count of possession of firearms and ammunition by a convicted felon. That carries a maximum penalty of 10 years. He told the judge he understood the charges. Now, he also told the judge that he has hired his own attorney, but that attorney couldn't be there until Monday. That meant he still needed a lawyer for today. The judge said that because of his higher income, Sue Surf does not qualify for free counsel, but the judge decided to provide one nonetheless. Now,
see that? He was making so much money that he wasn't even allowed to have a public defender because he was making so much money. He wasn't even allowed to have a public defender. And remember, he's blowing up at the time. Remy knows it. So while her battle rap league is not doing so well, the guy who running battle rap, she real close with. See, this is what people didn't get, right? Doing this gun title thing, right? This was how it all was going. Remy was dealing with Surf. Rock was dealing with Lady Caution. Chess was dealing with his baby mama. And Eazy was trying to court Miss Hustle, Remy Ma's best friend, one of Remy Ma's best friend. Eazy was trying to court her, right? He was talking to Miss Hustle. He was trying to get in between her legs. And Miss Hustle was just stringing him along, basically using him, allowing him to believe he had the potential and possibility of getting up with her, but she really had no intentions on letting him. She would just be using him for whatever purposes she wanted to use him for. She actually on record exposing him on these things. And Remy knew that Eazy was crushing on Miss Hustle and that he wanted her. So while Surf and Remy was talking, Eazy and Hustle was talking, Rockin' Lady Caution was talking, and Chef was talking to his wife. And this is what was going on, his baby mama. And this is what was going on with gun titles. That's how it all was set up. Remy never was looking at Eazy. She never wanted nothing to do with Eazy until Surf got indicted. When Surf got indicted, Eazy popularity began to raise up even higher. One of the reasons why was because Tay-Rock been in the game so long that Tay-Rock was running out of battles dealing with top tier battle rappers. Eazy was just now making his name, and he was now in competition with the top tier battle rappers. So what happened is Remy then turned to Eazy. When Remy turns to Eazy and she began to talk to Eazy, Eazy then goes on record and Eazy does this.
Back lit, it's the out of Henny Man battle rap trapping. We definitely got the streets. Alright, I just landed at ATL for Nome. As soon as I landed, I saw this message from Eazy the Block Captain. It's on Instagram. It says, to the battle rap community, as of today, I, Eazy the Block Captain, will no longer be associated with nor label myself as a member of Gun Titles. I'm extremely grateful for the opportunities that being a member of Gun Titles has afforded me over the years. It's been an incredible experience to be a part of such an iconic, talented team, and I truly value all the valuable knowledge I've gained as a member of Gun Titles. I wish each member of Gun Titles great success and all future endeavors. Hashtag free to wave. Thanks and best regards, Eazy the Block Captain. So it's official now. Eazy the Block Captain is no longer a part of Gun Titles. I like the way that Eazy did this. He released it. He showed love. He mentioned the opportunity of being, and Gun Titles was definitely at the top of the game like we never seen before when they were all five right there, like in the picture that you see on the screen right now.
Okay, there you go. Now, the wave would be no other than Tsunami Surf. They nickname him the Wave because his name is Surf. So you'll hear them say free the wave. They talking about Surf. So notice Eazy putting his letter of resignation to Gun Title when Surf get indicted. Now here's the thing. While Eazy now one of the #1 dudes in battle rap now, he dominating the game, URL was highly invested in his career. They was highly invested in his career. He had now became one of the faces of battle rap, and the URL was pushing him while Remy 400,000 and the whole Eazy is blowing up. So she looked to Eazy now that Surf was gone. Now that Surf was gone, she looked to Eazy. So she goes behind Smack them back, and she backstabs Smack.
Because that's you. You're ungrateful. You're a backstabber. So a normal person, yes, that would be true, but not with you. Don't play that card. Don't play that card.
Now, what happens? She then takes Smack, #1 battle rapper, that's now the face of battle rap since Surf is now gone. Eazy moved right up into the ranks. Remy then double backs and then fix herself on Eazy the Block Captain. What is that equivalent to? That's equivalent to the Lakers and LeBron James. And the Lakers organization wake up one day and find out that the Washington Wizards just took LeBron James from them. That's what that was equivalent to. Eazy being the #1 dude that the URL and them is heavy invested in, who they've been promoting and marketing and literally making all this room for to keep on carrying their lead. Remy then go backstab Smack, and she changes all the rules. She's no longer a female lead. She no longer want to deal with the women. Now she want to step on Smack toes after she promised, I didn't come here to step on your toes. I don't want to deal with none of the men. I'm going to let you keep doing that. I just want to deal with the women. Now she decides to not only deal with the men, but double back on Smack and then take the #1 guy in battle rap now at this time that he's pushing and bring him under her wings. and she have her lawyers take his contracts and and look at the loopholes in the contracts, and then she becomes his manager and put him under her. Let's listen.
What was wrong was, if we want to keep it $1, what was wrong was people gave you a contract without telling you to give it to a lawyer. If we want to keep it $1 from the beginning, because at the end of the day is if you was really for me or for the artist, yo, send this to somebody so they can look over to you. Because you know, any in a hood position that don't got something with mad do it. We hear it in hip hop all the time. They sign 360 doesn't send it back because they don't have. So when a get smart and actually start reading now it's a problem. Now it's bad. That was bad business now because the start reading now. It's not bad business. The contract's bad business. The only thing that I did was get smart and send it to somebody who can read for me. Period.
Okay, now if you listen to Eazy, he said this what the URL was doing. Now remember, at this time, Eazy like in his mid-30s. Eazy like 34, 35, making a statement saying that the URL was taking advantage of them because they was poor and didn't understand contracts. How you 36 years old and you don't understand a damn contract enough to actually have the sense to give it to somebody to actually overlook it before you signed it? And you 36 years old acting like you a damn teenager, blaming the URL for giving you a contract that you should damn well know I need somebody professional to look at this before I sign it. So he said they was poor, and the URL took advantage of that by giving them contracts to sign without having them have somebody to look over it. You supposed to just knew that anyway, especially all that real talking street stuff you doing. And if a person trying to give me a contract and want me to sign it immediately, right away, then and there, I'm out the gate knowing something is wrong with that picture. Like, bro, why you want me to sign it right now? Especially when, again, he 36 years old saying this. Like, bro, you sound dumb as hell. But this is what I mean. He's the golden goose of poverty. His value in stock was high in battle rap, but financially, he had nothing. He was broke. He was on a 6-year deal with the URL. He had already did 4 years, and he owed them 2 more years. Listen.
I don't owe URL no money. I don't owe URL no battles. I did owe them some time. I did the proper procedure. I hired a lawyer. We found a way to get out the contract without nobody being hurt, period. The only thing that people was mad about is because I can now leave and be free now.
He didn't hire a lawyer. Those were Remy lawyers. Remy Ma saw the contract. She already knew it was bull. She handed it off to her lawyers. Her lawyers and them saw it, knew it was bull. Then the lawyers reconstructed a legitimate contract for him by which Remy now becomes his manager. As a result of that, the URL now was out of one of their #1 biggest artists, who now becomes the face of Chrome 23. So Remy backstab smacked them, who was literally supporting her, who literally was doing everything in his power to see that she was successful. She the one that actually made things hard on her by trying to splurge money and pour it everywhere, doing all these unnecessary things because she didn't understand how battle rap worked. And she put herself in the hole, only to then backstab the URL, betrayed them brothers, and actually became their enemies and started competing against them and started actually going against them in a major way. And this is what I'm trying to tell you. She have this long history of backstabbing and betraying everybody. All the love the URL and them showed her, welcoming her into their camp, allowing her to get familiar with their artists, only for her to then go behind their back, then take his artist from up under his nose. His #1 artist took his LeBron James from up under their camp. They were mad at her. They were very highly frustrated and mad at her about that. And she didn't care. And this is when she began to then offer Eazy the Block Captain sex for assurance because he had sacrificed everything to be with her as a means of betraying URL. That's what ended up happening. So this is the first person she backstabbed. Remember, Remy had no desire for Eazy. She didn't want him at all. Remy was after Surf. The leader, Remy was after Surf, who was the leader of Gun Titles, who was the face and voice of battle rap. That's who she was up under. That's who she was going after. That's who she wanted. Then when he went to prison for an indictment, she turned to Eazy the Block Captain. That's exactly what happened. And this is, and that's what I'm saying. I'm finna open up a lot. So this is the first step to her web of deception and betrayal, by which she betrayed Smacknam, who had her back out the gate, brought her in, gave her the right hand of fellowship, only for her to snake them. Now, again, join me tonight, live. For those of y'all who already know what happened, join me tonight live between 8 and 9 Central, which will be 9 to 10 Eastern, which will be somewhere between 6 or 7 Pacific. Because you're not going to want to miss Night Court. I'm pretty sure the people got a lot of charges they want to put on and present. And we're here for it all. So join me in A-Dep later on tonight for Night Court with the Terrible Twos. Appreciate all the love and support from everybody. This was episode number 1 of Remy Ma's long web of betrayal that led up into this scandal of her and Papoose. Now I'm showing y'all all the players involved. Now y'all starting to get it. You starting to understand it now. And this is why a lot of the media outlets outside of the battle rap community don't know this. They can't cover this. They don't know where to go. They don't know where to look for. They don't know the players involved. They don't understand the origin. They don't know how to articulate what's actually going on and taking place that led to what y'all hearing and seeing that's going on dominating social media right now. And so many people in the battle rap community, never mind. She got a lot of them in her pocket. They don't want to step on her toes, or they don't want to burn bridges, and they don't want to, you know what I mean? Y'all got to see, man, this lady been doing a lot of dirty stuff. I'm going to expose it, though, and unlock this thing. And I'm glad ain't too many people talking on it, because they ain't going to do nothing but just drown y'all out with lies. I'm going to give y'all the truth. I'm going to drop y'all receipts like y'all clearly seeing me do right now. You hearing it in their own words. You seeing it in their own texts and things like that. But what I'm going to show y'all is how this all played out and what led to this step, this step, this step, this step, this step. Episode 2, tomorrow. How Remy betrayed her closest best friend. Join me later on tonight. I welcome everybody, and I thank y'all for the love and support. It's going down. Subscribe to Battle Truth.
What's in those streets for you? So leave me waiting on you. What's in those streets for you? So leave me waiting on you. What's in those streets for you? So